So welcome back to our new video. That is my friend. They have a YouTube channel. I will be linking that down below in the description. So please feel free to check that out. So today we are going to be working with the /setBlock command. So we are going to use /give your username or @pnads, and you're going to want to give yourself a command block. And you're going to want to place it anywhere. Anywhere you can think of. Just place it anywhere. I'm just going to place it here. And you're going to want to do set block the coordinates you're standing on. So for me, that's 0, -60 should be that. 0, -69. Perfect. And then you're going to want to put in the block. So for this tutorial, I'm going to be doing a ancient debris, but we're just going to do that. That is spelled incorrectly. So syntax error. Let me get the correct spelling. ANCI. ANCIE. Ancient debris. So as you can see down below the previous output, there's this dash. When that happens, that means you can do this. So repeat, always active, and then it'll do this. But let's say you spelled it wrong. So like you spelled ancient debris instead of ancient debris. You can see the syntax error down below the previous output. You want the previous output turned on because that can help you. Because like when you see this, you won't know what's going on, like what's wrong. But when you have it on, it'll tell you everything that you'd need. So the syntax error, you can see how it's highlighting the ancient debris, which means it's spelled wrong. But when you recorrect it, it starts placing it again. What I'd suggest doing to help with lag is turn the delay in ticks to 25. That makes it spawn in every few seconds. So it'll take like 1 second to respawn in. That way it can keep spawning in, but it won't interfere with anything. And you can do that with any block. One thing I did forget to mention, if you can see the underscore. That is required. You need the underscore instead of a space. If you just put in a space, break it, it won't do anything. It's just not gonna work. But you put back in that underscore and get rid of the space to where it's all one word, it starts working again. You need the underscore in order to have this thing work. You need it. And you need to make sure everything's spelled right and the coordinates are put in correctly. And an easier way to do that, so let's just go here and do set block. Instead of putting in coordinates, you can put in tilde the little squiggly, which is found there, then you can put in 1, and then you can put in a space and another tilde. And then you should be able to put in your or. So let's just do diamond. And when you're doing an or, you're going to want underscore or. Okay? Unconditional, always active, repeat, delay in ticks, 25. What that should do, well, hold on. You should be able to just do instead of the 1, you should just be able to do your middle coordinate. -61, I believe, question mark. Nope, that deleted the command block. Great. So set block tilde -59 tilde. And then you're going to want to do diamond underscore or. Do that. And do that. You should just be able to put in the middle coordinate and it'll make it a lot easier. And it'll put, -60. Can't even take my own advice. And it'll put the or right above the block. Instead of needing to put in the coordinates to make it go above the block, you can just put tilde, your middle coordinate, and tilde. And it'll make it a lot easier. And you can do that with any block in the game. It does not work with items. It will not work with an item. For that, you'd have to do the /give. So like if you want something like a Thorns 1 book. Or let's do something a little easier. Glowstone Dust. You'd have to do the /give command in the block. And you probably would want it redstone, needs redstone, because if you do always active, it'll constantly give it to you. And you won't be able to make it stop. So, I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. I will see you guys next time.